Today we are talking about how to stay relevant, how to stay ahead in an oversaturated market. How can we stand out in a market that is so saturated? First of all, if you don't know me yet, my name is Coach Dallas Gordon. I am an international business coach, marketing strategist, author, and speaker. It is my mission to teach you how to align with your purpose, how to increase income, influence, and impact in these digital streets. So if you are looking to do that online, you have come to the right place, okay? So guys, just to give you a few announcements of what's coming up, we have some very, very exciting things coming up. So first of all, we have our fourth quarter workshop coming up right around the corner, right before my birthday. We're going to be kicking it off with a live complimentary workshop, okay? And what we're going to be doing is talking about different ways that you can monetize very successfully during this fourth quarter. We're going to be talking about print on demand, printing your own designs on t-shirts, mugs, and all that kind of good stuff. We're going to be talking about marketplace selling. We're going to be talking about selling your own services, such as your skills, what you do for other people, like websites, whatever your skills are, as well as selling your coaching. We're going to be talking over strategies for doing that as well. Okay, so we're basically going to be throwing we're going to be cooking up some really, really good fourth quarter strategies in the pot that you can not just use right now, but you can use beyond fourth quarter, okay? All right, so number 2, the chatbot challenge. How many of you here have already grabbed your spot for the chatbot challenge? Put in the comments, I'm in. Now, the key for the chatbot challenge is that you also request the group, because the challenge is taking place inside of a challenge group. So if you're not inside of the group, you won't be able to participate in the challenge. The chatbot challenge, guys, is also complimentary. It's happening in December. Our deadline for signups is coming up very shortly, so be sure to also grab your spot for that. So if you've been wanting to learn how to utilize a very powerful marketing strategies and to increase and strengthen your communication and connection and lead to conversions with your potential customers, this is the perfect challenge for you. There's also a link below. So this link, guys, has everything I'm mentioning. If you scroll down to the bonus section, or you can click above to jump down to the bonus section, and you scroll to the bottom of the bonus section, there will be ways that you can sign up for these trainings, okay? So also 2 spots are open for private coaching with me as well. I'm extending a wonderful invitation to some service providers or other coaches who are looking to just grow and expand in this digital space. We'll be digging deep, gaining more clarity, developing aggressive marketing strategies, as well as getting your business in high gear for 2020. If you know that's you, same link. Go down to work with me and book your discovery call so that we can talk and see if we will be a wonderful fit to work together. What else? Amazon course is slashed in half. So if you've been wanting to know how to learn on the platform, you can also click the same link. It will be closed indefinitely within the new year, because Coach D is moving on to another mastermind after the years of doing that, when I'm now moving on. But I'll still be there with you to answer any questions to help you succeed with your sales on Amazon, okay? So all that is at the link. So that's my announcements. So today, guys, we are talking about how you can stand out in such an oversaturated market. A lot of entrepreneurs are talking about it. I'm over on LinkedIn. I'm in some groups. I actually have, all of my friends really at this point are also entrepreneurs. So we have conversations all the time, guys, about the market being overly saturated. What do we do? It's getting more challenging on social media to get the word out. It's getting more challenging to get my views up. Like, what in the world do I do? So the first thing I want to say to you guys, if you want to know what do you do in an oversaturated market, the first thing I want to say is this: do not panic. Do not panic. And I'm even talking to myself sometimes, because sometimes I can hit the panic button. I mean, here I am. I have some Facebook-based challenges coming up, and I can barely even utilize my pages and stuff because of this like epidemic of people getting thrown into Facebook jail for whatever reason I don't know. Okay, so we've been experiencing a lot of glitches on Facebook. Why, I don't know. So, but the first thing is, do not panic, because what you focus on, you will attract. So you don't want to put too much energy into the negative. You want to focus more on solutions and trusting that a solution will come for you to be able to run your business efficiently, okay, and to continue to push through. One thing I do want to say to you guys is always think about a backup. Never put all of your eggs in one basket, okay? So like for somebody like me, I have an upcoming challenge that I'm going to be doing. The challenge is going to be primarily ran on Facebook, okay? So what are some ways that I can create some backup strategies to make sure that my whole system doesn't fall through? It's not to put all my eggs into a social media platform's basket, but for me to diversify some ways that I can communicate with my challengee signups, right? So I've got email, I've got chatbot, I've got, of course, I've got the Facebook group, and I've also got Zoom and different things that I can do to strategize just as my backup strategy, okay? So first of all, you guys want to not panic, okay? You want to have a backup strategy as well, okay? You guys are amazing, okay? And the vision that God is giving you is worldwide, okay? The vision that God is giving you is huge. So you're not going to let algorithms, you're not going to let pages, you're not going to let social media platforms of any kind stop the maximum impact that you have on your life. Stop the gift and the purpose that you have on your life. So I want to say stand. How do you stand out in a market that is too saturated? Just stand. Standing means I will not be moved. Standing means my feet will be planted no matter what. How do I stand out? I just stand. Because what's going to happen, guys, and what you may see happening is there is a huge rise of entrepreneurship. Lots of people are starting their own businesses. Lots of people are treading on this journey, and I'm not hating on it. I think it's a very, very positive thing that a lot of us are treading on this entrepreneurial journey. But if you want to stand out in an oversaturated market, it's going to continue to get more saturated. The key is to just stand. It's not time for you to retreat. It's time for you to stand, okay? It's time for you to stand and to show up more. Don't show up less and get frustrated with the process and say, you know what, my video wasn't seen. And I can say, I'm not going to go live over on Facebook anymore. I've worked too hard, to go live for 3 people. I'm not going to do it anymore. Or I could stand. I have a few choices with this. I can look at numbers, or I can continue to stand. And you can too. Because like I said, things fluctuate. Algorithms fluctuate. Who Facebook is showing our stuff is going to fluctuate. So are we going to run away, or are we going to stand? So that's up to you, right? So remember your mindset. Mindset is always on the forefront of everything that you do. So before I get into the rest of the tips, I want to say you want to believe that what you have, that what you possess is greater than any opposition. Because no one promised you that life was going to be 100% peaches and cream. Nobody promised you that life is going to be 100% perfect. Opposition will come. Opportunities to shake your knees and crouch down and cry and run are going to come. If it were 100% easy, right, guys, every single person will be doing it. So it's going to take some mental toughness. It's going to take a strong mindset to really believe in what it is that you do, and to understand that what it is that you do, the greatness that you possess on the inside of you, is stronger than the opposition. Okay, so let's get into the technical stuff. So number 1, we want to create attractive content that is based on what our clients want and what our clients need. So we want to look at what those pain points are for our clients, and we want to curate content accordingly. One of the best ways that you can find out is by following some of the other larger accounts who already have your ideal clients following them, and take a look at the content that your ideal clients are responding most to. One of the things that I do, guys, over on Instagram is I follow hashtags. I don't know if some of you guys know, but there are some really, really big hashtags. You can actually click, I want to follow this hashtag. So what happens when you follow a hashtag is all the content that happens under that hashtag, you'll be able to see it. Okay, so you'll be able to see who is curating great content that came up under that hashtag, that hashtag pulled from the feed, who is curating content under those hashtags that are in relationship with your market. Number 2 is content that encourages engagement. Content that encourages people to engage. And I'm going to be getting even better with this, because the more that people engage on your content, the more that you are going to stand out in a saturated market. And you might be asking, well, how do I do that? How do I do that? Well, there's lots of information out there, guys, about curating this content. There are all kinds of guides and ideas that you can get over on Pinterest and all kinds of Facebook groups out here. You can get ideas and stuff from. You guys are free to join my group in the Ask for Suggestions, Purpose Driven Profit Facebook group, which is my free group. You're free to join that one also. If you haven't joined it, be sure to join. It's called Purpose Driven Profit. It's a Facebook group of mine, okay? You guys can join it for free. You're free to even bounce ideas off of some of the folks in that group to see whether or not this content will engage people. So instead of us just coming and saying, here's my stuff, you can get it if you want, and then we're out, we're coming and we're asking more questions about like where they are. Maybe we're posting a poll to see, where they are. Maybe we want them to drop a business selfie or things like that. There's lots of content that we can use to get them talking. It's important because when we get them talking, we get them engaging with our content, guess what? Not only do they get to know you more personally and they pay more attention, but guess what? The social media websites are also going to show our stuff more. We're going to get more visibility when we do that. Okay, so the next one is having a heart to serve. We recently did the Purpose Driven Profit Boot Camp, okay? It was really, really awesome because we talked about that. We talked about service and we talked about aligning with our purpose and our service to our clients and customers. And people can feel when you really do have a heart to serve them. So that's another tip as far as how to stand out, because everybody doesn't have that agenda. So when you really, really do have that heart, it really, really does stand out and you tend to attract people. So number 4 is connection and conversations. Who are you talking to off of social? One of the things that I'm looking at in my business right now is a strong lead generation conversation. That way I'm generating more quality leads and I'm actually inviting people onto calls with me and I'm actually having more qualified conversations. Now, for some of you, it depends on your business model and depends on what you serve. If you have lower ticket courses and things like that, you may not need to get on the phone with people. You may be able to show up just like I'm showing up to serve value, or having a challenge like I have sometimes, or a training or a workshop like I have coming up. You may be able to do one of those things and then invite them into your offer if it's a lower price offer. But when we're talking about exchanging thousands of dollars for your private coaching, or exchanging thousands of dollars for maybe like a mastermind coaching session or something like that, we're talking needing to get on the phone with people. And getting on the phone with people, guys, is important because you want to talk to them. You want to make sure that you're equipped to be able to solve and to help them to solve their problem. You also want to be able that you're equipped, but you also want to make sure that they're also a great fit to work with you. Trust me when I say you don't want to work with everybody. So everybody won't be your ideal client. Everybody won't be an ideal fit to work with you. Okay, so that's why it's important to have those phone conversations. Phone conversations are very, very warm. They're very, very personal. And especially if you're looking to convert clients into higher ticket, higher price offers, getting on the phone with them, guys, is going to be very important. So my question is, What conversations are you having about business outside of these social media platforms? And the last one, guys, before I go is video. Get yourself on video, okay? I do not specialize in video, okay? That's not necessarily what I teach, okay? But video is very important. You see me on video a few times a week, maybe once a week if I can. You see me going live. You see me posting pre-recorded videos. Really going into 2020, guys. Get over your fear of doing video, especially if you want to do business in this digital space. It's very important that people can actually look you in the eye and see you and actually see who they're doing business with. That's very important, guys. Okay? So anyway, guys, this is it. Guys, don't forget to sign up for the trainings at the link pinned, bit.ly/coach-dallas. Sign up for the Chatbot Challenge. Sign up for the 4th quarter workshop. If you want to work with me or you're interested in purchasing the Amazon course at half price, that's all there via that link as well. Have a wonderful, blessed, just have a marvelous day. Don't forget to show up and make noise, and don't forget to stand firm, okay? Love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.